Alonzo, what's best girl?
I think right now, for me, it's like a tie between Misato and Asuka. Rei is just
there.
Kind of boring slash kind of is Shinji's, but not.
But she's adorbs.
She's also a
fine,
creepy,
I guess.
So,
Mikey, edit in spoilers before this episode.
Yeah, but at that point,
before we talk about this.
Yeah, but at that point, Rei, what's her face? What's his face is a better option than Rei. What's his face? Dude that gets his off.
Gendo?
No, is it Gendo?
No, who are you talking about?
He's talking about
the dude that gets his head ripped off. Who?
Oh, that one, yes.
Kaworu.
What was his name again?
Mr.
Yeah, he's better than Rei.
So Mikey and I are watching the show, and he kept periodically asking, "When are we going to see Kaworu?" I was like, Mikey.
And
like,
then he shows up for one episode, takes a bath with Shinji, and then...
Yeah.
But it was very important.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It was good.
So yeah, I would definitely put probably Misato, and then Asuka is tied for 1 and 2. And then probably Kaworu before Rei.
Want some chocolate?
You're saying that he's a better waifu, specifically, than Rei.
Yeah. In every way.
He
actually
cares
about
he's
a very
male.
And the planet breaking apart.
He wants to put his sausage in his cornhole.
He wants to take
even
a bath with them.
Besides that, emotionally, he's even better than Shinji and everything, so...
Yeah, I know, it's great. That's why he breaks down and has the dementia-filled fest that is episodes 25 and 26, where Alonzo says they blew the budget so hard, but I think Mikey and I agree that it was more of a happy accident.
No, they did blow the budget. That is the actual thing. Happy accident or not, they had no money and they had to get creative with it.
They're definitely the cheapest episodes to make, but
well, no, there's specifically parts where, like, they're talking about... God, those episodes are a trip. They're talking about, like, a world without limitations, and it's, like, just shows, like, a sketched outline of Shinji flying around or something. And then then it starts looking like a color pencil drawing or something. And then I just imagined Alonzo watching that and going, "Oh, they must have run out of budget."
Like, a lot of it's stylistic.
Yeah, no, yeah. When I first saw that, I was kind of confused what was going on there, but I never thought that it was anything less. It's just, when I went to research afterward, they were, hey, what happened here? It's like, oh, they ran out of money, so they were trying to get creative with everything like that. So I thought it was pretty cool and interesting, like how they were doing that stuff. But
I like those 2 episodes. I mean, we could tell the budget was being blown a little bit because some of the drawings were really shitty.
Yeah. My
like there was Misato driving through a car, but you could see like I don't know much about animation specifically, but you could just tell it was not a well done drawing, but it was presented as a regular drawing. I don't know. And the long 1-minute sections where nothing happens.
Like the infamous elevator scene.
Oh, I love it. It's so cool.
But yeah, I would also say though, Ray's bottom of my list than anything, honestly. She's there, I guess. To some people
howdy. He does not want to insert his into that 2D model.
Ethan's on top of the jokes this episode, everybody.
Apparently.
Yeah.
I'm all out of them now, though, so... Mikey, tell us about those islands on the bottom and why they look all diarrhea-y.
Well, because they're not a focus of the shot, so they can look like crap.
Yeah.
But normally, Mikey would rip that a new one.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus on playing the Vidleroy game of Lonzo.
Yeah, he's got to press the buttons at the good time.
He's got to press find the button.
Yeah, exactly.
Ethan, where do you rank then your characters in Evangelion, since you asked me?
Asuka is number 1 girl, of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
She's fantastic.
And redheaded.
Yes.
Oh, there's that. I mean, that's definitely a plus, but like in general, I like her too.
No, yeah, she's like one of the better characters in the show. Written pretty interesting.
I like all their origin stories, but I think her origin story is the best. And the way the series portrays her collapse, I think is the most effective.
Yeah.
Misato, I can't quite figure out what they're going for. Like, I know like what it's supposed to be, but I don't always see it. Like lots of sex and horniness based there, but
yeah.
But like self-worth and the way she views herself, I don't know. I don't quite get that as much as I get with Asuka, who, you know, I know people that need constant validation, and I can see the troubles that they go through on a daily basis. I mean, I can't see that, but you know, I
actually no, we're all wrong. We're all super wrong. Best character, waifu and everything, Pen Pen.
Yep. Pen Pen was the only no, Pen Pen was the only one that got to see his boner.
I'm sorry, what?
Remember the end of episode, what was it, 12? Where they're at the hot springs, and Misato and Asuka are having a little bit of fun in the hot springs, and then Shinji's listening, and then he gets his shaft elongates.
No, I don't remember this. Are you making this up?
You don't? No, I'm being dead serious. You don't remember this?
There's no part where they go to a hot spring, Ethan.
Yes, there is. Are you fucking
Mikey's
for real
forgetting
right now?
everything.
I can't believe this is happening. Oh, man.
Wait, was that was the episode where she's like, if you beat this angel, I'll treat you to a nice steak dinner or something, right?
No, because they go to a ramen shop.
Well, I'm pretty sure
ends up just being
Asuka asks for steak, right? And then she's like, I can't afford that, so I'll take you to this ramen restaurant.
No, that's an episode where they are on a mission that's so high risk that they have to sign a will. They have to write out a will beforehand. And then Misato's like, your odds of survival are 0.0000001%. But you're going to go for it anyway. And then at the end, she's like, when we're all done with this, I'm going to treat you all to a nice steak dinner. And then Shinji and Asuka are giving her a smile, and then she turns away, and then their smiles fade, and they're like, is that really supposed to motivate us? A dumb steak dinner? And then Asuka's voice actor says it all cute, like, a dumb steak dinner?
What are you, stupid?
The episode with the boner in the hot spring is the one with thermal expansion. Because Pen Pen and Shinji are on one side, Misato and Asuka are on the other, and they're like, can you pass us some shampoo? We ran out. He passes it. And they are like, you know, horniness.
I don't remember any of this.
Shinji thinks, and then all of a sudden Pen Pen swims up, looks at his boner, and he's like, and then Shinji jumps underwater and says, "Ugh, thermal expansion."
Oh, I sort of remember that.
See? And then the episode ends with Asuka noticing Misato's scar on her abdomen. She's like, oh, I got that from the second impact.
Yeah, Sonic, you did it.
Alonzo remembers it, doesn't he?
What?
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
I mean, you've watched Evangelion, right?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Of Evangelion?
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch the camera back
show.
real
It's
quick.
It's a, like I said, the antithesis to Mecha at the time, where everything was the young kid. Basically, you know, you put the young kid in there, and then Gundam was kind of doing the whole gray morality thing, and then Evangelion came like, hey, what if, you know, the kids actually kind of like are flipping the fuck out?
Yeah, the morally gray version. I like the episode of Gundam where they are there's a trolley barreling towards one person or 5 people, but they have a lever in which they can a gigantic lever which the Gundam can pull, and it would only go to one person.
And also, in the meanwhile, Char is gaslighting a woman.
You joke, but those situations do happen in Gundam.
There's
it is
literally
like,
the trolley problem.
I could do this. The trolley problem does happen, pop up quite a bit. Gundam. I'm trying to think. UC, Universal Century. I know that. Char, you like figure out. Well, like the big argument with like UC Gundam is like, are the Xeon, is Xeon right or wrong really? Because you're always like, because then later on in expanded content, you get the Earth Federation, and you realize, oh man, these guys are horrible too.
I was gonna ask, why did Xeon declare independence? Because they don't mention it in the show.
Well, they are presented as a more like fascist
something
kind of
about
government,
Shars
and they're in the
was like the original leader. Then he got assassinated by the Zombies, and they turned it into a Nazi
there's a
thing.
whole movie on that. I think it's Gundam Origins. On whole of Char's whole
it's Char
childhood and everything like that. It's its own
Professor Pickle.
Yes, that is a character in this video game.
Yeah,
what was it with games from 2006 and 2007 having the worst character designs imaginable? There's this game, but you know what's even worse than this game?
What?
Twilight Princess?
Oh, I guess. I've always hated that one character who looks like a baby, runs the store. And
every time I see any clips from the Twilight Princess, I'm like, oh boy, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
It looks like Chip is having an out-of-body.
Oh, thank God he's dead.
He won't stay dead.
God dang it.
Oh, it Unleashed came out in 2008?
Yes, it did.
2008 was a good year for Ethan. That was cool.
I'm trying to think.
Look
at that gigantic tablet.
Yeah, he's got a Wii U gamepad.
Yeah, that's right. Wii U.
This is before Wii U, you dingleberry. And it's Cornbox. Oh, that lady. Look at her face.
By the way, I don't think I've mentioned it, but we are playing this on Series X so that we can get those glorious 60 frames per second.
Yay.
120.
Because unfortunately, that's the thing about the original Sonic Unleashed, is that it has possibly the worst frame rate of all time. I guess I've got to talk to random people until it decides.
Worse than hard driving for the Sega Genesis?
No. I'm not going to...
Do you want to know what the frame rate is in that game?
2.
Yeah, it ranges between 2 and 5 frames per second.
Oh my god. Is that like some kind of attempt at an FMV game on a cartridge or something?
Not really. I don't think that's quite it. It was definitely graphics centric. In fact, guess how many tracks it has?
Musical tracks?
No, like tracks to race on.
Like a racing track.
4?
Yeah, close. It's 2.
Okay. 2 tracks.
It's 2. Yes. Why do you have to talk to all these people?
I don't know who I have to talk to in order to trigger this to move on. That's the problem with the Wii version, which we're also going to be playing. Alonzo's going to be playing for the show on Dolphin.
What?
Yeah, you're going to be playing the Wii version.
The Wii version? Okay, I thought I was going to play the PlayStation 2 version.
Well, the Wii version and the PlayStation 2 version are the same, except the Wii version is better.
And I don't want to play the Wii version.
Why not? It has better graphics, and you can play with classic controller.
PS2 it is.
Why would I want to play with a classic controller?
I thought the problem was you didn't want to do motion controls.
Yeah, when PlayStation 2, I don't got to worry about that.
You don't have to worry about that on the Wii version either. Because you can use the classic controller and just use buttons, or the GameCube controller.
I want to do the PS2 version.
Yeah, I want to watch the PS2 version.
You want to play Dithering, the video game?
But seeing as this game was ported up from the PS2, that's somewhat acceptable. After all... Oh god. Oh god.
It blows, reminding us
The color gamut slow to know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, tell Alonzo that he's wrong, so that I can edit it into the part.
I love making Mikey angry when it comes to like preferring something that he can't see the reason why.
I
don't
literally
understand
played
why you'd
both
wanna-
of those versions to full completion, and I know for a fact that the Wii version is the same thing but better. There is no
Yeah, so
reason to
therefore
play it
we'll
on
play the
PS2 if
version.
you have the option.
He wants to play it on the PS2.
Yeah, emulation's easier on that one. I don't feel like trying to figure out Dolphin and everything with that in the Wii version.
Dolphin is one of the easiest things to set up.
So it's settled.
Yeah.
PS2 version.
Yeah, PS2 version.
You're crazy, man.
I think you're crazy for caring so much.
Yeah.
Dealers everywhere. I see Floyds and Steinbergs blending the bands, and I can see the checker pattern span.